My trusty old tape. Let me tell you the story. All right. Kyle's got to be somewhere. I see all these hearts. Well, hello, darling. How are you? I always know when you're there. Okay, I have like 2 seconds to do some invites. So bear with me, because we all know, like Linda's, you know, she's just not, you know, the brightest tool in the shed, so to speak. Let's see. Let's see. It doesn't want to be my friend today. So let's go right here. Hi, Miss Carol. How are you? Let's see here. We have a couple cool projects tonight. So did you get that back office figured out there, Miss Carol? Do. Oh, I think that's probably good. And I can actually see today, so that makes it even better. I know. You can't win all the battles, you know. All right. Let's see here. So I have my trusty roll of tape. Do you know why? Because I broke the stand that, I know, how did I manage that? Don't ask. Anyways, so I broke the stand that holds my phone for doing lives. But my husband is so wonderful, he ordered me the Archon stand. Yep, that's right. Mr. Wonderful, that's what you can call Rick from now on. Mr. Wonderful. Anyways, so tonight we're going to be doing a couple projects. They're quick projects though, in the sense that I'm doing basics with it, and I just want to, every once in a while it's really good to go back to the basics. So this is a Sylvie frame here, but we're going to get to that one after. So I'm just going to go over a few things with you guys first. First of all, thank you for joining me tonight, because here at home anyways, this is probably comforting because it's snowing outside. Again, yes, that's right. You can laugh, Kyle. However, it's not funny. Ask Carol. I'm so done with snow. Anyways, so thank you for joining me tonight. So we have 2 projects, and I just want to tell you a little bit about this. First one is the pillar and stand. This is an awesome piece. Because it can be made to look very casual, or depending on how you finish it, to where you can make this look very, very sophisticated. Hence, just by adding this bow, just how much you dress it up. So it's so easy to make things look so much more valuable, I guess, or expensive, higher end, however you would like to put that. But we today, one of the nice things I do like about our product is a lot of our surfaces have like the porcelain finish on them. So they're designed to be able to be washed and then reused, washed and reused. So, what's the matter, Roxanne? Do you have lots of snow too? Or are you cussing because of your faux pas with your transfer? I'm cussing because of the snow outside. Anyways, so the nice thing is the fact that with this particular pillar and base, you can either have it this way, because a lot of our transfers, our A-size transfers, do the landscape, or you can do it like this. Either way. And that's the nice thing. All you do is change up the design that you actually put on it. And because this is one of the surfaces that has the porcelain finish on it, it takes like 2 minutes. So what I'm going to do is, I have our big fancy one that gives a nice mist. And I'm just going to let that sit for like a minute or so. Yep, snowing won't stop. Yeah, oh, I feel your pain, trust me. And especially when you consider that I'm supposed to be in Florida in 2 weeks, but I can't see that happening because everything's been shut down and closed. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take my board eraser. It's dry, but I like to buff my surface with it, just in case there's any what we call ghosting. And what I mean by ghosting is, and it does happen once in a while on the porcelain finished surface, but very rarely. It's usually on non-CC surfaces that you get the ghosting. However, what it is it's like you could still see the design on the bottom, but on this one, no worries. We are good to go. So, and that is it. And that was on there since January. So, even though we didn't seal it or anything like that, unless you're putting something outside, there's actually no reason to seal it, because when it dries hard, and you can rub it and it doesn't come off. It's when it's applied to with water or a disinfectant wipe or something like this, then it will remove itself. Okay, so tonight we are going to do the pillar and stand, and we are going to do Be Bold, Be Brave, Be Brilliant. And the reason I chose this one is because with the circumstances of COVID-19 and everything, and everybody has a little bit different story, I just figured it's a little bit inspirational, and I kind of like it. So, very simple. I am going to do 3 colors, I think. And this is a brand new transfer. So 1, I'm going to mark the back of the backer sheet. And 2, I'm going to put this on a fuzz cloth. Now, the porcelain finished CC surfaces are designed so that you really don't have to fuzz. But you know what? What the heck? You might as well just fuzz it. And just be sure that it doesn't stick to your surface. Now, again, if you are putting this on a non-CC, which is chalk couture, surface, you want to be sure to either, say you are using a raw piece of wood that you had simply base coated black. So what you would do is you would either use a Minwax on it, rub the Minwax on, and then use a nice cloth, a tea towel, your fuzz cloth, and you're going to buff that wax basically off, so that there's very little left. That way, when you apply your transfer, when you lift it up, you're not full of wax on the back of your the adhesive on your transfer. Or And this I am doing more and more. I find myself doing it more and more and more, is I will take my raw piece of wood, or if it's been base coated or just stained or anything like that, and I use a spray, and I will use a clear matte spray. Make sure I mean, there's no one that's better than the other. However, I do use Americana because I can get it at Michael's, and I can use a coupon. So that $12 or $13 can of spray only cost me $6, right? Because I used my coupon. But I spray it first, then I let it completely dry. And I find that when I lift my transfers up, I don't get little pieces of paint chips. I don't get little pieces of wood if it has been stained. And if we're spray painting something, we're going to make sure it has time to cure. And every spray paint has a different set of time on how long they classify curing. Mostly it's 72 hours. So you want to kind of abide by that, and then you can respray it with your matte spray. Ha, ha, ha. Do you have to order the fuzz separately? Yes, you can order it, Carol, out of your back office when you do your order after April 1st. Or even on April 1st, you can do it. There you go. Okay, so now we are going to get going, and we are going to do a 3-color, basically, ombre. So we're going to do the bottom half first. And, excuse me, I have that dry throat thing going on. And it has nothing to do with anything other than the fact that I just finished some nuts before coming on. And I always find them dry. I don't know why I do that, but it's like almost like a routine. And I've got mauve. Yep. And now that looks thick. Oh my goodness, that is thick. So this, you see how thick that is? This is too thick. This would get, I would have to be very forceful trying to get it through the screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a couple squirts of water, and I'm going to mix it in. And I'm going to only do a couple at a time till I get the consistency that I want. And I'm going to do it over here, because I'm really good at spraying what I'm about to work on, and then don't, you know, dry it before. Some nuts. Oh yeah. Oh, just a couple. Just a couple, Kyle. We'll get you all fixed up, Roxanne. Don't you worry. And a big shout out to all those wonderful people that have placed their orders. And I did porch deliveries today, and then I'll do porch deliveries again Friday. So anybody who orders between now and Friday will get your order on Friday. Well, actually Thursday, so I can do the deliveries on Friday. But you know, I have to tell you. I almost feel like I have rabies or something, you know, when you're standing there and you've got to be 6 feet away from your friend, and it's like, I don't know, I just feel bad. It's like, what did I do wrong? I'm a hugger, so it's really hard for me not to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Olive Brilliant, and then I'm just going to go a little bit onto the V, and then I'm gonna pull some off, and then I'm going to overlap. Whoop. Well, we might be doing something else if Linda keeps doing that. That's okay. Where's my plate? There we go. So I'm going to reapply just to be able to go up there. And then I'm going to use white on the top, but I'm going to get my bottom finished first. So I'm just going to and maybe, where's my water? Because this is awfully thick. Yep, it might need some white. More white. I should probably lift the back half, but we shall see. And I'm going to use this, and we're going to go like this. And if I don't like it, we'll lay it down, and we'll make a whole new game. Where's my lid? There we go. Oh, I have a little piece on that E. Where's my white? On the bottom. And the red. Yeah. The E's just didn't want to do their thing, but everything else is good. Ta-da! Totally forgot to write on the back. Well, hi, Kathy. How are you? I'm just throwing this on the backer till we are done. And you've been busy, busy, busy. Hello, Bay. How are you? So we have this competition thing, or challenge, I guess you would call it. And yeah, I'm not quite understanding it. So anyways, what happened was my team's page crashed, and it's not up yet. So I don't know how well we'll do. And then our supposed coach got put in Facebook jail, so yeah, I'm not sure what they've got figured out for that yet. So we shall see. I just want to, this is very quick and easy, and I would have liked a little bolder. Maybe I should have been a little more careful with my red, so, but it's okay. It is okay. You know why? Because in a little bit we'll end up washing it off and using it for another one. What's on the wrong side? Upside down, you mean? Nah, it goes in here. It's all good. That is the blessing about the pillar stand. So yes, there is, but you know what? It's all good. Oh, wait, hang on. And the U-tack, I love U-tack, because we're just going to tack this on with U-tack. And then we never damage our frame by gluing it or, hang on, I'm just trying to get it stuck in my wire. And then I could stick this one up here and this one over here. And for now, that's good. So that is project number 1. You're on the west, but the best is on the east. Okay, bae. I thought you meant the pillar. There you go. So that one is there. Now we are going to do fabulous. So this is our 12 by 9, 9 by 12, whichever way you guys want to do it. Sorry, I'm going to need that. No, I'm not going to put a bow on that one, so we're good. So this is, again, our Sylvie board. This is a 9 by 12. Now this one hangs, we've got the hook on the top here, so you can do it this way or you can do it this way, which is landscape, and you make sure your hook is this way, like depending on how you're going to hang it to which way your hook should be. This also has the porcelain finish on the board, so you can use it over and over. As you can see, whoops, let me change this. That with the sweeter than honey, that is also the Sylvie 9 by 12. So it just goes to show you how versatile the frames are. They are, some would say, a little pricey to initially purchase. However, because I can change what is on it time after time after time, it's not, right? So what we are going to be doing, we are going to be using a bunch of different colors, especially for the peacock's tail and the peacock. So you guys tell me. I love the blues and the purples. This is what I think I would like to use for the peacock, because these colors really pop out. And I've done the peacock several times, and I don't have any to show because I sell them all. But you guys can choose the other colors that may go with this. And we'll use it on here. I also have a few extra birds that I would like to put floating up here afterwards. It just really actually kind of looks cute. So there we go. So give me some colors, people. What color do you think we should use for wordage? Also, anyone interested in hosting a virtual party? Now, how a virtual party works is you and I work together to figure out a project. Or maybe pink. Wait for the words. Okay. So how it's going to work is you and I would work together and pick a project. And then you ask your friends who would like to be a part of your virtual party. And I set up what we call a Zoom call, and everybody checks in. That way we can all see what the other is doing. Yep, making sure my hook's on the right way. And then we go through, we make the project as if I was in the room with you guys. And what I do is I send you the kits well in advance so that we all have them and can make them all together. Actually, I'm going to put this a little bit lower so I've got more room to add my other birds. Like they're just a few floaty birds, but I think they would be fun. And now I'm not laying it down, but I can feel something underneath there. Oh, I did. I must have picked up something from a linty from my cloth. A big linty. Okay, so now I'm just going to, yep, she's gone. Perfect. So now I'm just rubbing it down. And then that way we will continue with social distancing, but you can still have a party and get together with your friends. Okay, so I've got the peacock. Oh gosh, I'm so funny. I kill myself. So we've got the peacock is these three colors. What other color would you guys like to do? Because I'd like to do the peacock last. So would you like the words? You want the words in the blue. Do you want it peacock blue? Couture teal? A pink? Do you want fabulous? Should be almost in a glitter, hey? More of a baby blue, this one. This is baby to me, but it's morning sky. Do. That's good. Okay. Morning sky. So do you want fabulous in that color, or do you want the designs in the blue? Lime green. What would you like lime green, Roxanne? These? And then do the blue absolutely fabulous in the light blue? I have this green. The citrus splash. Designs. Okay, and then the words in this, I could do absolutely. You want the designs in blue, or the blue? What is it? Okay. So I'm using my fingers to control the squeegee, and now I'm removing as much as I can so I can see the design underneath, and that tells me I've removed enough, because if I can't see the design, then I know I need to remove a little bit more. So with that one done, I'm just going to quickly go like this. And sometimes if you feel you're pulling really hard, rock it back and forth a little bit, and that makes it a whole lot easier to come off. The design does look good, Kyle.
I love you, honey.
Oh, thank you, honey.
You're an awesome job, babe. Yeah.
He's so encouraging. That's why he's been kept around so long. Just kidding. He's just well trained. A heart war. Yeah, man, let's see those hearts, baby. Oh, you're so good, Kyle. A hearts war. Now, remember, with these Sylvie boards or any one of our boards that have like the porcelain finish on them, they can be used over and over and over again. So remember that when you're looking to make your purchase, you want to ensure that you're getting a board that you can use again and again and again, because that's where you're really going to get the bang for your buck. And you can use them again and again and again and have no problems with it chipping off, anything like that. Some boards will chip or kind of fade from washing, and these ones, you're good. And I mean, I wash these a lot. Okay. Now I'm just going to rub it down because I've lifted it, so I just want to re-secure it and make sure that. So now we have green and we have a suggestion for some bling. So did I see a whole bunch of hearts? Yes, yes, yes. Share the love, guys. Let's sprinkle it everywhere. All right. So would you like absolutely in the green, and then maybe what bling would show up really well? Silver? I'm just, that will show good. And then I'm just going to try to find my silver bling. Bling! Oh, maybe. Maybe. Nope. What other one do you think? Well, hi, Sylvie. How are you? So, silver. There we go. All right. So, what do you think? The silver, the green for absolute, and then the fabulous? What do you think? Do you guys have snow? Yeah. All right. Now, the silver is our glitter. So it's got the really fine glitter in it. So it does not mix the same as the paste. It is thicker, and I always go over what I'm doing a couple times just to make sure that I'm getting that glitter through the screen. All right. So we're doing fabulous in silver. That's fabulous. I know. And that is why I always wear an apron. Yeah. I'm so bad for that, I tell you. And I'm very generous because, again, we scrape it back off in the end. However, I want to make sure that it's going through the screen really well. So I do tend to go over the glitter more than I do if it was just regular chalk, or say it was the ink. I go over it much more. But the exact same technique, you're going to go back and you're going to remove it, and you should be able to see underneath your screen. So that tells you whether you've removed enough or not. And I'm shaking it back and forth just because it's really quite sticky. And there we have. Whoa, whoop, there it is. And then we're going to do green. So everybody gets their colors today. Now the glitter does take a little bit extra to dry just because of the glitter in it. And for those of you considering becoming designers, there's a brand new kit that starts on Wednesday, and it's got fabulous stuff in it. And again, like I said, whoever is interested in doing a virtual class, please let me know and we'll figure out what kind of a kit to put together for you. Let me just put the lid on this. The one thing about chalk paste is that it dries very quickly, so you don't want to leave it open any longer than you actually have to, because it dried. But it goes so far, it's unbelievable. All right. So we really do have a color mixture here, but you're going to think, oh, wow, like that's not going to look good at all. But then you see the colors and it's like, wow, that really looks good. So now I'm going to remove again as much as I can. So this is the reason your chalk paste goes so far, is because it takes so very little to do any form of a project. And we're going to lift it again. And the reason I do this is just because I don't like the chalk drying in my screen, because then you always have to redo it. I love it because it's like we've barely been going a half an hour and we're almost done 2 really nice projects. So now I'm going to lay it back down naturally. I'm not going to force it. I'm just going to let it go. And then I'm going to rub down the peacock, because that is the next job. Now, I know sometimes I just do it. But this time, I think I want to make a really good blend. So maybe we're going to do as much as we can and only put 2 colors in his body. And then we'll go to the 3 colors in his tail. What do you guys think? I've done a few of the peacocks, and I can honestly say that no matter how I did it, they sold right away. So, oh, hello, Miss Diane. How are you? Speedy Gonzalez. I'm not Speedy Gonzalez, but you know what? It's once you've done one and you kind of got that feel for it, it does make it easier to do. So there's one color, and we have peacock, and peacock is one of my favorite colors. When they retired it, let me tell you, I did some purchasing. Yes, I did. Hence why I still have some. Oh, my. Oh, grape. This is called grape soda. And grape soda is retired. And of course I bought quite a few of these, but I think I'm just about down to like the last jar after this one. Oh, That's a scary thought. I love me some grape soda. It's such a brilliant color. It's a great summer color. All right. So I think I'm going to do the peacock and the iris in here. And I'm going to do a little bit of purple just on his little fancy thing up here. And then I'm going to take just a hair of this one. There we go. And that can go down there so I'm not wasting, you know. Okay, and we're gonna go like this. And you know, in all sincerity, there's no right and there's no wrong when you're blending a bunch of colors like this. It's just, no right, no wrong. And then too, when you lift your transfer like this, you can kind of take a peek and go, oh, I don't know. Maybe I want to add just a hair of blue just on the line. Just so it shows up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now we're about to finish. And we're just gonna and I've just got a little bit of this wild purple, the grape soda, and I'm just adding it in for a little bit. And let's see how it looks. So remember how I said about the, that looks perfect, but I'm just gonna lay it back down because right where the very first thing I did, it did dry. So it pulled up when I went to do it. So we're gonna use the grape and we'll do this very last. There we go. There's perfect. Woohoo! What do you guys think? Can you guys see all the different colors? I think it turned out very nice. Lovely. So, in 40 minutes, we made 2 signs. I think you missed this one here, Sylvie. I'm not sure if everybody's seen. So this was number 1. And this too can just be erased. And here's a bouquet of flowers from the other day. So if you would like to, say, have a virtual party and make, say, the mason jar with the floral in it, I can make the kit up for you, send them out, and then we can do it online all together at once. Have a think about that. It's so much fun. There you go. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to add those birds. So what color would you like the birds to be? We are going to add the birds up here and up here. So if you would like, we could choose a color out of what we've already used just to kind of bring it all together. So we don't want it the color of the peacock, because the peacock is the center of attention. So if we start using the colors that are in the peacock is not the center of attention anymore. So what we could do is we could do a couple birds in the green or the blue or the silver. What do you guys think? Sorry, I haven't been reading comments. I'm sorry. What do you think? I hate the lag on these things. Thank you, guys. Silver. Okay. So over here, now I'm not fuzzing this because I've used it before. I'm not very good at working upside down. Sorry, guys. So silver. Silver and green. Perfect. Yep. Sounds good to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 of these silver. And then I'm going to do 1 green. And yes, this is a stir stick, but because there's only 1 teeny weeny weeny bird, I'm going to use it as a squeegee. I don't always recommend doing that, but for something really small, it's okay. I like it. And there you have it, guys. I think that's just perfect. And of course, if you didn't like it, because this is on the Sylvie board that does have, oh Sylvie, this is your board. Oh Sylvia, that's pretty close. Because we are using the Sylvie board that has the porcelain finish surface on it, you can, if you say didn't like this, or down the road when the new stuff comes out in the middle of April and you wanted to use the frame for something else, for a different design, you merely wash it off and away you go. You do it again. And again, like I said, unless you're putting something outside that you've used your chalk paste on, you really don't need to seal it. Because in the house, you're not going to be spraying it with water. And if you do, guess what? It's time for you to put a new one on here. Anyways, thanks for joining me tonight, you guys. I'm glad that you enjoyed both of the projects tonight. If there is something that you would like to see made, just send me a message and I'll see if I can get that done. And Roxanne, I am working on yours. Yours will probably be on Wednesday or Thursday. I forgot to read the cure time on it. Anyways, we will be doing your project that we can help you get finished. So thank you, and I hope to see you guys. If you guys need anything, have any questions, just shoot me a message. And if you want in on the deals, you need to be in my VIP group. There, you could just send me a request for that. And thanks. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Bye.